Solana was very bullish in 2021, even by crypto standards, but some of the trading activity slowed down in 2022. It's like a crypto wizard finally got its cover and vision, pushing Cardano out of its position just 2 months after it went down for a long time in September. Such a blackout alone is enough to kill most digital currencies for good, but has Sol run out of its bullish juice? Solana is one of the biggest digital currencies on the market. Its total market capitalization is more than $4 billion. Its price has dropped a lot since its high of almost $250 in 2021. This is despite the fact that it can do what Ethereum can do, but it doesn't have the same group movement. Engineers should build applications on Solana using a more specialized coding language, and this grade will stop them from making great decentralized applications. What does this mean for Sol's future, exactly? Keep in mind, a lot of crypto experts thought that Sol could make a 4-figure profit if BTC and ETH hit 6 and 5 figures, respectively, in the fourth quarter of 2021. This didn't happen before you discount it. Sol, remember, Solana got a lot of money from investors and went from 1.84 cents to more than $250 a TH in just a few months in 2021. It is currently trading at 13.95, but CoinDesk says that how far will Sol fall before it hits a support that can bring it back? A new slack height and saw problems with Solana's block speed. What does this have to do with your SAW? Think about Sol's future before it's too late. Read on to learn more about our master. Solana's value study and Solana value gauges. Solana was very strong in 2021, even by crypto standards, but some of the trading activity slowed down in 2022. It's like a crypto wizard has already got it covered. Imagine removing Cardano from its spot so soon after it went down for a long time in September. A shutdown like that, without help from anyone else, is enough to kill most digital currencies for good. Has Sol run out of its bullish juice? Solana is one of the most valuable digital currencies on the market, with a total market capitalization of more than $4 billion. Its price has dropped a lot since its peak in 2021, when it was worth almost $250. Despite what it can do, it doesn't have the same organization movement as Ethereum. Engineers should build applications on Solana using a more specialized programming language. If they don't, they won't be able to make good autonomous apps. What does this mean for Sol's future, exactly? Keep in mind, a lot of crypto experts thought that Sol could make a 4-figure profit if BTC and ETH hit 6 and 5 figures, respectively, in the fourth quarter of 2021. This didn't happen before you discount it. Sol, recall, Solana had a lot of investors and went from 1.84 cents to more than $250 a TH in just a few months in 2021. It is now trading at $13.95, but how far will Sol fall before it hits a support strong enough to bomb it back? CoinDesk reports that it could fall as much as 80%. All the bad things about Solana's block speed are made worse by a new slack. What does this have to do with your SAW speculation? What will happen to Sol in the near future? Read on to learn more about our master. Solana's value study and Solana value conjectures T1 divided by Q2 2024. We don't have any real data to use to predict what will happen in 2024, but we can still use Solana's recent track record. We expect a bigger move this year than last year because there will be more investors supporting Solana's exchange volume this year. Q1 divided by Q2 is expected to be completely bullish and possibly trade as high as $1,100 or more. Q3D. We don't have any real data to use to predict. We expect the cost of Q3 to drop by 300% before Q4 takes over and raises the cost to as high as $1,300, which could add $800 to the potential gain. Overall, Sol is still in its early stages, and top Solana overseers in Solana's guide say it has a lot of promise. Solana is still in its beta stage, but seeing how well a coin performs in its test phase tells us a lot about its future. At 2020 Q4, negative force was enough to break financial backers' faith in Solana completely, but Solana showed that its first start doesn't determine its future. Solana has made big buys in the past few months. A pattern started on August 13, 2020, when Solana made an intraday high that created a resistance zone around the $4 price zone. Eventually, it broke through, leaving an interest zone to set up a higher high trading around $4.90, before dropping the price to break the last low as confirmation of a negative trend. As the market moved forward, the cost of building went up. Tracked down support at the $2.20 and $2.50 zone, then it made a sell retracement that first made the $4 opposition zone, which proved strong by rejecting the buy orders to go back to the $2.20 and $2.50 zone, where the price ran for a while because it didn't retest the $4 opposition zone. Sol sold and merged at the help zone before breaking out of the zone with a small force. He sold at about $2.30, where it laid out another important help. The price quickly retested the support with what seems to be strong areas for the bullish flooding pattern that supported the short purchase, but was opposed by the recently broken hell. The buying drive couldn't break the barrier after coming together at the zone in a dispersed way, but it still sent the back price to an all-time low. Health. On December 23, 2020, Solana's unmatched low help was checked again. To help skip the cost every available ounce of effort vertical back into the mental opposition during 2021 initial 2 days after this, the cost encountered a minor dismissal to the intraday request zone to accumulate request strength, which eventually pushed the cost to the $3-$4 cost zone. Keep in mind the market made this opposition zone on August 13, 2020 and retested it a month after the fact. This was the very zone that got tried once more on the initial 14 days of the new year. After several further preliminaries, the opposition at last gave way and sent off the cost to the potential gain the value needed to arm itself with everyday time span backing to get through an everyday base flame shaped at the recently found help, which showed that the market producers kept cash at that cost zone and would return to get their cash, which they did. The cost then at that point remembered to the interest zone and assembled sufficient volume to support areas of strength. For an energy after it probably relieved and taken out dealers who were expecting a more drawn-out purchase. The interest forcefully pushed the cost to break the long-standing of instruction zone, driving the cost as many purchase orders came in hot.